Hi, boys and girls. Today is Thursday. Welcome back. I hope you all had a wonderful day yesterday. Today, I wanted to talk to you about sensory bottles, and I thought it would be a great idea to read to you the story about Sophie to go along with making the sensory bottles. Because in our school, we used to use the sensory bodies to calm our bodies down. So I thought, what a great way to remind you of a strategy you can use when you're feeling sad or angry. Look at Sophie's face. Oh, remember, she was angry. All right, turn on those ears. When Sophie gets angry, really angry. And look right here, the medal. That means that this book won an award because the pictures are really beautiful. That's the Caldecott medal. The pictures in this book are really beautiful and they got an award. All right, when Sophie gets angry, really angry, and the story is written by Molly Bang. It's kind of glared. Okay, hopefully that's better. When Sophie gets angry, really angry. Sophie was busy playing when her sister grabbed the gorilla. My turn, she says. Oh no, she wasn't ready to give up the gorilla. No, said Sophie. Yes, said her mother. It is her turn now, Sophie. As her sister snatched gorilla away, Sophie fell over the truck. Oh, poor Sophie. She wasn't ready. And she was forced to give up her turn, and now she tripped and fell. Oh, is Sophie ever angry now? Show me your angry face. She kicked, she screamed, she wants to smash the world to smithereens. Smash! Look at her body. She's losing control. She roars a red roar. Oh my goodness. And look at all of the toys. They're going all over the place. She's having a meltdown. Sophie is a volcano ready to explode. And when Sophie gets angry, really angry, ba-bam! She runs and runs until she can't run anymore. She's going to her safe place. It's in her backyard. Then, for a little while, she cries. Sometimes when I get very mad or upset, I cry too. It helps me to feel better. Now she sees the rocks and the trees and the ferns, and she hears the bird. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Seems like she's starting to feel better. She comes to the old beech tree and she climbs. Going to her safe place. She feels the breeze blow her hair and she watches the water and the waves. I think she took a deep breath. The wide world comforts her. Sophie feels better now. She climbs back down and heads back to her house. The house is warm and smells good. Everyone is glad she's home. I'm home, she says when she comes to the door. Look at her face. She feels better. Her family's so happy to see her. They understand her. Everything's back together again. Look at them working together. And Sophie isn't angry anymore. The end. All right, boys and girls, at our school, when you were feeling sad or mad or tired or however you felt, you guys could go to the safe place, and that's where we had like our breathing cards, and you could take your deep breaths, right? And just be alone until you were ready to come back and work with your friends again. Well, since you're home, maybe you could just have a couple of things on hand so that when you're feeling upset, you can take a break and go and regroup in your safe place. Maybe it can just be a little space in your room, or maybe it could just be on your bed, or maybe you could just go sit somewhere under a table in a quiet spot so that you can calm your body down. Well, maybe you can use a sensory bottle to help you when you're feeling kind of sad. It's kind of calming. And so I made one of these. It's a little dark, so this one that we make together, I will make it a little bit lighter so it's easier to see. But look at that. There's two liquids inside of there. One is really light and one is really dark. And then I didn't have any glitter, but you can use glitter, you can use beads. I just used this confetti that I found in my garage. So you can make your own sensory bottle, and you can shake it up and look at how light it becomes. And then you can watch as the bottle separates, because there's oil and water in here, and they just don't mix together. Oil and water do not mix. Even if you shake the oil, they will immediately separate from the water as soon as it settles. They are made up of different molecules, and the molecules are attracted to other oil molecules, so they stick together. And the same goes for the water. They just don't mix. See that? You can see the oil is starting to float back up to the top, and all of the water is staying on the bottom. The oil will always float to the top because the oil has a lower density. That means that it takes up a little bit less space than the water. So I'm going to show you how to make your own, okay? So it's really easy. You need a measuring cup, a funnel. You don't have to have a funnel, but I need a funnel because I don't have that steady of a hand. An empty water bottle. My favorite are the Voss water bottles that looks like the tubes, but I just use what I had in my house. You need some oil, and you can use some food coloring. And I choose blue because blue just tends to be a calming color. It's just much more calming. So I chose blue. And then, like I said, you could use confetti or you could use glitter, whatever you have. So first, I'll put my funnel in here. And then you need 1 cup of water. So here's my measuring cup here. And then I'm just going to fill it to this line because we only need 1 cup. And there's my 1 cup of water. And I'm going to pour this in here into my bottle. And then you also need a 1/2 cup of oil. So the 1/2 cup is here. That's the halfway mark. This is the 1 and that's the halfway mark. So I'm going to pour it to the halfway mark. It's going to be so exciting when you have your own sensory bottle at home to help you when you might be feeling a little bit sad or lonely or angry. And then look at that. Do you see that? And the oil goes right through the water and right back up to the top. And it's kind of bubbly. It's really cool. And if your mom lets you, it's really fun to just kind of play around with it. You can also use a mason jar. I just didn't have a lid. So this one might be a little bit easier. That way if you don't have a funnel, you don't have to worry about it. So you could use a mason jar too. And then I'm just going to do a couple of drops of food coloring. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Because I want mine to be a lot lighter so that you can see the mixture. All right, and then you see how the food coloring went straight through the oil and all the way down to the bottom. Isn't that so cool? And then I'll just take some of my confetti, which is just little balloons, and it doesn't matter, whatever confetti you have. And then I'll just drop some in through the top. Look, those are floating on top. It can't make it through the oil. I think that's good. I'll just do a couple. And then it's a good idea to put some glue on your lid so that your bottle doesn't open up. Uh-oh, I took the whole lid off. I just need a little bit here. So I'm going to put some glue around the edge here so that it... Here, around the lid, and then I'll just screw it on. I didn't put very much. You put whatever you need so that you can keep your water and your oil inside of the bottle. So this has 3 different layers. It shows the oil, how the color hasn't fully went through, and then how the color went straight to the bottom. That's kind of cool, right? And then I'm going to shake it up, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. And look at what color it turned light blue now. And if you look closely, there's a lot of little bubbles inside of here. And the bubbles are the oil coming to the top. And you see how it separates into different colors. So when you're feeling sad, you can hold it up, take a breath, and watch as the liquids separate from each other. Look at how beautiful that is. All right, boys and girls, I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope some of you get a chance to make a sensory bottle and to think about ways that you can calm yourselves down when you're feeling mad or lonely or sad at your house, just like we did when we were in our classroom. I will talk to you later. Have a wonderful day. Bye.